Labour and Reform. Here's what both sides were saying today.
So it was Anas Sarwar that introduced sectarianism into Scottish politics, making it perfectly clear his priority was to a certain section of the community. All we've done is to put out the exact words spoken by him without any comment.
We are going to get chancers and poisonous individuals like Nigel Farage that want to play on people's fears and divide our communities rather than actually deliver hope and change. But I will challenge that politics of Nigel Farage every single day of the week, because what I'm fighting for is to create a better Scotland and to change Scotland. What he wants is to divide us.
And is this not just the rough and tumble of politics? Will it cut through to the voters?
No, well, I don't know if it'll cut through to the voters, but it's not just rough and tumble, it's racism, it's clearly racism. They are judging Anas Sarwar and thinking that he is carrying out his politics based on his heritage rather than based on what he wants for the whole of Scotland. And I'm not somebody that normally would stand up for Anas Sarwar. I'll give you a list of reasons not to vote for him, but that isn't one of them. And they said, Farage said there, we just put it out word for word. No, they didn't. They said that he was prioritising the Pakistani community over everybody else, and he did not say that. They said it, and it's just utterly disgusting. I'm really glad though that other parties, including the SNP, have reported this, and I think we've all got to take a stand, and we've got to keep taking a stand to get short of this horrible scourge.
We should say, of course, that Reform deny that it's racist, but
well, they're wrong.
Georgia, is it as poisonous as perhaps being made out?
It's lazy politics, and it's fairly meaningless politics, really. There are plenty of things that the UK government have done over the last couple of months that profoundly impact Scots, that Nigel Farage could draw on. And I suppose the suggestion or advice that I would give is play the game, not the player, not the man.
And Bernard, what about Nigel Farage's accusation that Labour are introducing sectarianism to Scottish politics, to Lanarkshire politics?
I think I know where you're going with that, and I'm not going to go there. But what I'll say is this. I mean, the clip that you played there of Nigel Farage, I mean, he couldn't even get it right. Yes, this TikTok advert had Anas Sarwar's words, but what was actually advertising this, he did not say. And I was reading on the STV website today, so it's definitely true, that the candidate in Hamilton has said, no, they were not Anas Sarwar's words, they were our words. So what you have there at best is an outright political misrepresentation, and then when you're attacked for politically misrepresenting opponent, you double down by accusing him of sectarianism. Now, that in a sense is a charge which goes to the character of Anas Sarwar. Not only was he absolutely correct to rebut it, but I'd give him a bit of advice. I think he should have a quick word with a lawyer to see whether or not he's got a case against Farage for defamation of character.